Alright guys, Sean Thomas here from Rusty Nuts Machine. Got the shop foreman Blue in here with me. Starting to disassemble the cross slide on this 1885 Flathers. The guy tightened it up when I brought it home so it wouldn't rattle around in the truck, and I think he put the cross slide on backwards. Judging from the pictures, that long slope should be forward facing the back. So I need to take it off and clean it all up and stuff anyway. So right now I'm just tearing it apart. Gonna get it cleaned up and then slowly start cleaning things up, putting them back where they need to be. There needs to be a couple knobs refurbished. They look pretty chewed up. They're still there, they work, but they're pretty chewed up. This thing has been in a barn for many, many years, so it's covered in barn dirt. So the lighting in here is a little rough. This is my original shop at my mom's house. I got everything back the way it was before I put it in here. I had to take the top off to get it in the garage. The truck transmission is mounted back on there with the belt in the back. The cool thing about this, and the thing I think is interesting, is the way things were done when they had very little to work with or nothing to work with. It's not like they could order anything from MasterCar, but the bearings that they used on this shaft are actually truck rods that's got a bearing made in them, and they roll in that, sorry, I'm trying to make it to where you can see it. They roll in the bearing that's inside the end of the rod, and the rod is bolted to this frame they welded and in the top where the piston would hook. I haven't got electric to this yet. I do have the electric motor back on it, and then of course the rough belt that's on there. I got to get a new belt. I don't have 220 on this side of the garage, so I'm going to run a temporary line over here to make sure that motor's good. I did redo the steady rest. I already showed a video on that just because it was loose and I could get to it. I'm going to tear down the tailstock completely and clean it and paint it. The main reason I started on this tonight is I'm trying to find a serial number, and from what I can understand, most of the serial numbers on these were on the front of the cross slide. Well, I didn't see a serial number, but I think it's because the cross slide's on there backwards. So I'm tearing that apart so I can see if I can find a serial number. Checking the lead screw. There's a little bit of wear in it, but I don't think it's worth trying to remanufacture one right now. It works fine once the Gibbs and stuff are on there. So that's where we're at right now. I'm just tearing it apart. I'll get some pictures and put them up with the video as I go, and then I'm going to try real hard real soon to get a much better camera than this phone, so this looks much better to you guys. Appreciate your time. Like, share, and subscribe. And we'll see what we can do with this thing. Thank you.